Do you remember that video where the video unveiled an electric bike? Spiro, yes, this is the electric bike, and today I am going to answer all your questions about Spiro Electric Bike. How long can this bike take a dispatch rider?
On a full charge, it means it's 100% SOC.
100%.
Fully SOC, full battery. On a full charge, it takes from 100 plus kilometers, but that depends on the mode that the rider is using.
Which mode do you advise dispatch riders to be on?
This bike takes close to about 200 kg load from this bike.
I have heard word from Spiro that is going to be giving me full details about this bike. So tell me, Edward, what model of electric bike is this?
This is the Econ series. This particular one is the M1. 450 M1.
The name is different.
We have 450 M1. We have the 450 M2, M3. And we also have the Alpha Econ and also collectibles. But for this is the 450 M1.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Right. So does this bike has a gear?
Yeah, it does, but not like usual petrol bikes that you have gear by your footrest side. What it has is an automatic gear. There are 3 modes for this bike. From the dashboard, you could see there's eco, there's normal,
there's sport.
Those are the 3 gears that it has. Yes.
So on a full charge, how long can this bike take a dispatch rider?
On a full charge, it means it's 100% SOC.
100%.
Fully SOC, full battery. On a full charge, it takes from 100 plus kilometers, but that depends on the mode that the rider is using.
Which mode do you advise dispatch riders to be on?
From my experience and from the riders, because of the deliveries, the best mode to go for is the eco mode or the normal mode.
That's like the normal.
The eco mode is a more slower range. It gives you a lot of safety. The normal mode is the mid level, but when you go to a sport mode, that means you're going to exhaust a lot of batteries. Yes.
Talking about safety, that's really important. So the next question I have, because I have questions for my community, how much can a Spiro bike carry in one delivery trip? How much load?
To be honest, this bike takes close to about 200 kg load from this bike. And aside from that, the good thing about this Spiro bike is built durable for Africa.
Just for Africa?
For Africa. Wow. The torque range is perfect. The terrain, it was built for Africa. Yes.
So also, is this bike water resistant? Because people would like to know, we are in the rainy season. Right?
You can see for yourself, this is fully sealed on the battery side. And from all the aspects, for everywhere you're seeing, both from the wire, you can't see any wire being exposed.
So it's safe from shock.
There's nothing like shocks on the.
But I also have a controversial question here. In flooded areas like Lekki, Kate, where the flood and them, so can this bike pass through those flood and things like that? And
it does, but even with your regular bikes or even cars, there's some areas you can't go through. So you have to be cautious too, right? But it does, because during deliveries we have close to 1,000 bikes in Lagos State operating, and they're all operating. And we have never had cases whereby they will come and say there's a bike that's got sunk by water and it cannot operate. But if that happens, we have our service centers that will take care of it.
Great. So let's talk about the screen now. Apart from the eco, the normal that you showed, the most that you showed to me, what other things can a rider do with this screen?
You can see your kilometer distance as you're moving. You can also see the most important thing is your SOC, the battery level. This helps you to determine your battery level and how to go to how you can determine when to go to swap station to go and swap. And the good thing about the swap this process is that when you look at this battery from here, you can use your swap app, your customer's app, to locate our swap stations across anywhere.
Okay, so what about the ignition? What if a rider misplaced this key? Can he get a spare?
Yeah, this key normally comes with a spare.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
so,
What about if misplaces and misplaces the spare? Some riders are very, very crazy.
In that, you have to they have to contact the service center.
Okay, so just like get him out.
See what you can do.
So without the spare, he can access the bike.
He can access the bike. He can't.
We have had cases where a rider came to us, we gave him a bike, but he ran away with the bike. So can Spiro help us track the rider in case he runs away with the bike?
Now, I hear a lot about Spiro bike being durable, and that is very fantastic. But there's more to Spiro bikes.
Okay.
And that comes with the technology, right?
Okay.
And that comes with the IoT that has been embedded into our bikes and also our batteries.
That means you can track those.
You can track these bikes anywhere.
Guys, that's massive.
Fantastic.
Like, massive.
We can track it anywhere. You can geofence, right? And mind you, look at this. What you're seeing here is a command center.
Wow.
Where we can track all the activities of every bikes across all Nigeria.
Wow.
Or anywhere else.
Fantastic.
So for anything that has to do with tracking, both with the batteries and down to the bikes, fully, there's IoT enabled to track it.
Can track.
Yes.
So your investment is safe and it's trackable. Right. So let's ask questions for logistic business owners. Right. So the first things first is, how can a Spiro bike help logistic businesses save money? How much money per year?
If you've been in logistics for maybe some years, you understand that the key things about logistic business is for you to save money in your maintenance.
Yeah.
Very important. The first thing first is fuel consumption. With the batteries, you're saving close to 40% from the amount of money you spend on fuel. Then when it comes to maintenance, which you know very well, that in logistics, every 2 weeks you have to change your oil.
Yeah.
That is one, every 2 weeks. There is no oil in this.
Wow.
There is no engine.
So we're eliminating that cost.
Entirely.
Fantastic.
That is gone.
Fantastic.
And when you're dealing with the ice bike, you're dealing with what? The engines that have to do with piston and rings.
Okay.
You keep on changing piston and rings after sometimes. You don't have that in this one.
Okay.
There's also fiber and mood. Most of the riders you see in logistics had it. Fibers can just go within, you can change fiber about 4 fibers in 1 month. There's no fibers in this one, right? Carburetor, they keep on cleaning and changing, is not in this bike.
Okay.
So what you're seeing here, what you have there is the same thing with the ice bike, is just your brake pad.
Okay.
Which you can be changing maybe twice in 2 months. And also the sockets and chain would take like 6 months before you change. So you have cut cost a lot. In fact, I'm telling you this, for the maintenance part, you're looking at about 60 to 70% savings. So yes, so buying this bike is not about saving the environment alone, but also cost saving investment for the riders and for the company. So they're actually saving from buying this bike over time.
Super great. Yeah. So how many deliveries in a day can a rider do with this bike? How many deliveries? You cannot quantify the number of deliveries. That depends on how the rider rides. Okay.
But this is what it is. From my experience, on the swap level, you're going to have about 2.5 swaps on this bike.
Okay.
Meaning that a rider can go close to 19 to 20 deliveries in Lagos.
That's the average, 19 to 20 deliveries. Very
and saving money in fuel consumption. That's what it is.
That's good. That's good. So what about in a case where the rider is on a place like Thorn Milan Bridge, right, and the battery, right, the battery got exhausted, right? How is it going to like fix that whole situation, because it can be quite a mess?
No, this is what it is. We have this thing about educating riders. The good thing about Spiro is that the moment we're on board, we educate the riders.
Okay.
That's why you have your dashboard. That is why you have your customers app. When the battery starts getting to close to like 10, it indicates you to go to the nearest swap station. And mind you, currently, for example, in Lagos now, we have over 65 swap stations across Lagos. 65? 65.
Right.
From Ikorodu coming down. So it's easier for you to navigate, use your app, and go to the map. It takes you to the nearest swap station.
Okay.
So such situation, you can copy this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next question is on the price. Everybody wants to know how much this bike costs. So how much currently is the Spiro EV bike?
If the amount, when I say it, it's going to it looks like you're giving you out on bonanza, and that's what it is. But this bike is 1,450,000.
Great.
1,450,000 without the home charger. Yes.
And that's a very, very fair price because considering how much you can get
from the IS bikes, yes, almost.
So considering how much you can get a fuel-based, a fuel-powered bike,
very
around
reasonable.
1.3, right?
1.3,
and it's also saving
you money over time.
Massive investment.
Yes,
massive investment. So the next question I have here is there an opportunity to become a Spiro bike distributor in Nigeria?
The sales team is currently onboarding more dealers across Nigeria.
So what are the process to become?
The process is just to our customer service line.
Okay.
You call our customer service line. The online sales team will just onboard you, ask you what you want, and send you your dealer's agreement. Have an agreement, tell you number of bags that you want, and that's very simple. Very simple. It just takes a day. They will onboard you.
So let's check out the battery.
All right.
I believe this is a lithium-ion battery, right?
Yes.
So how do we detach this wire from the battery?
This is very simple.
Okay.
What we just need to just pull up.
That's all?
Then after swapping, you bring this out, you swap, and all you need to do again.
Another question I want to ask is, what if water comes in contact with this wire? It's not going to shock the rider.
This is very obvious. You can see from here.
Okay.
These wires are sealed.
These are insulators.
Insulators. Water cannot penetrate really.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. So how much does it cost to charge or swap the battery?
To swap a battery, full battery, that's 100% SOC.
Okay.
In Lagos State is 2,000 naira.
Okay.
2,000. But we don't charge full batteries. We do SOC billing. And what you mean by SOC billing is what you consume is what you pay for.
What you pay for.
So if you consume 60%, you're paying for 60%.
So
just like your filling station.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So but there's a fixed price that comes to it. It means that one SOC is 20 naira. Right? 20 naira. So if you're taking 10 SOC, multiply by 20. That's the amount you're going to pay.
You're going to pay.
Yes.
Great.
So it's SOC billing.
So currently there's a free health clinic for bikes. So explain all of that.
Yeah. It's something that came about from our service team.
Okay.
Right? They realized that riders don't really understand what the bikes when it comes to maintenance.
Okay.
So this period is a free period for them. Take your bikes to any of our service center for free. They will help check your bike for you, diagnose it, check your shoe brakes.
Okay.
Check your socket and chain, oil it for you, and bring it back to life to you. For free. For free, yes.
What about you educating the riders about the bike and about how to ride, how to maintain? Like we also discussed about the modes, right? So what has Spiro done to educate riders about how to handle Spiro bike?
That comes with the service team because I know they have routine monthly. They organize programs where they invite riders to educate them how to use Spiro bikes. That's in our system. And also again, we get feedback from riders, and when we get those feedback, we go ahead again and start having those routine programs to educate them.
That's massive. I mean, I have over 700 riders in my community, so we're going to be inviting them to this free health clinic. That's going to
very important. Yeah.
That's going to be great. So we are done with the questions here. Up next, we are going to the swap station to ask more questions and see how these batteries are being swapped, and also ask questions about the battery. Let's go. So we are here in Ikoyi in one of Spiro's swap station. I want to show you the process of how the batteries is being swapped. We're also going to interview the rider on the experience with this Spiro electric bike. Let's go.
The swap process is a seamless process. It just takes only 2 minutes where riders come in with their depleted batteries and get fully charged batteries. When I mean fully charged batteries, it means 100% SOC batteries. And I'm going to go walk you through the swap process. In each and every swap process we have in station, we have an agent that takes care of the swap process. When you come into the swap stations, we have what we call the integrated racks, and these are the batteries. These racks have 12 slots with 12 batteries. We charge our batteries here, and you can see the electrical appliances. You can see our AC. These batteries are being charged fully, so whenever the riders are here, they can exchange. So I will tell one of my agents right now to go ahead. We have a rider waiting already to go ahead and conduct the swap process. Tell me, you can go ahead.
This looks very, very interesting. Let's go.
So first of all, the rider owns his dashboard. The first thing that the agent does is to see the SOC, the current SOC that he brought in, which is
2692. Okay, that's what he checks first.
That's what the first thing he checks for.
All right.
And from there he goes in, write out in his
logbook. Okay. For track record keeping.
For track record purpose. Then you can bring out your batteries now, sir. So easy.
This batch is very, very heavy.
So this is the exchange. He takes the OEM number of the battery.
Let's check out the OEM number as well.
OEM number of the battery.
Okay, so this is where it is, right?
Yes, this is the OEM number, and that's what he's going to input in his swap app.
That sounds fine.
So mind you, for the riders, they have what they call the customers app. For the agent, they have what they call the swap app. Our process is seamless and they're all automated, cashless, meaning when you input this OEM number into the system, it's going to bring out the parameters of the rider after inserting his reg number. What he's going to do again is to bring out another OEM number for the battery that is going to be swapped. Automatically, what you're going to see in the swap app, do you have your swap app with you? Yeah, so go ahead with the process so you can be show him the screen.
Of how it's being done, right?
Yes.
All right.
This is the process. So once I build the rider video, it brings out the battery that the rider comes in with and shows the percentage. So I select choose swap battery, then I go to my inventory and select the battery I want to give to the rider.
What he's saying is that for every stations we have inventory of all the batteries in that station assigned from our system. So automatically when he puts in this battery and he goes to the inventory, he sees all the whole inventories that comes out from the station, and that's where the exchange occurs. So after this, automatically in the rider's wallet, in the rider's app, we have what they call the wallet. The rider has already recharged his wallet for him to swap. When this is being carried out, automatically what happens here is that the amount of the SOC that is being charged, because remember I told you guys in the first period that we charge billable SOCs, meaning that wherever he comes within, for example, he comes with 20% and they give him 100%, 20 minus 100 means 80%. We are going to charge him for 80% of the SOC, and that's what he's going to pay. So automatically it's being deducted from the swap app, and that's the swap process.
What has been your experience with using the Spiro electric bike?
Since I'm using this one, I'm enjoying it. I don't even have any challenges. If the thing up on the road, I will call the Spiro engineer. Within 2 hours, 1 hour service, they will come and do
That's a speedy service.
Yeah.
So how often do you, in a day, how often will you swap the battery?
Sometimes I will not. Sometimes not swap. Sometimes I will swap 1 time or 2 times in a day. It depends the work I did.
And it will carry you how many delivery?
One battery can. It depends the distance I'm going.
Okay.
Because I'm coming from Ikeda now. I'm going to Blackwell now.
Okay.
But that's why I will change here. Then I'm coming back because I don't have to be to stop on the road.
Okay.
When I come back, I'll just change.
All right.
I'm going to go back to my side.
That's good. That's good. So wait till you go advise other riders. Make them come buy this one, or make them continue with all those fuel powered bike. I'll be waiting to feel.
I can't. My own experience is that what I'm telling people that don't let anybody discourage you. Go there, go and try it and see what we do. What we see there. That's the best thing.
On Spiro bike, right?
Spiro bike
is the best.
I ride Spiro bike, as you can see. It's a very wonderful bike, that exceed my expectation. Before I started riding this bike, compared to the one I'm using before, a lot of stress, that bike gives me. But with this bike, I can see that it can even perform beyond what I can even imagine. No noise, no eco-friendly, no noise, and then it's very swift. It's very easy to ride.
No need to buy fuel, no need to buy oil, no engine size, and do not anything.
So you are saving more money.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you so much. So guys, you have heard it today. He's advising riders and also logistic business owners to go for the Spiro electric bike. It saves you money on fuel, saves you money on maintenance, a lot of other things. You can see another rider is here again to come and swap his bike. So it's a very, very seamless process. Under 1 to 2 minutes, you have swapped the bike and it's gone. And also the bike is very, very affordable. So guys, thank you for watching this video. See you on the next video.